Have you ever pondered what lurks beneath your feet as you stroll down a seemingly ordinary city street? Beneath the surface, hidden in the depths of the sewers, lies a world shrouded in mystery and fear. Have you ever imagined that something might be moving beneath your feet while you walk down a quiet street in the city? Beneath the manhole covers, far from the light of day, there exists a hidden world that almost no one sees. It is in this setting that the legend of the sewer gators, the alligators of the sewers, is born, one of the most curious and disturbing urban legends in popular imagination, especially associated with large cities. The legend began to gain traction in the United States in the early 20th century, when reports emerged of people claiming to have seen small alligators or crocodiles inside the sewer systems. The popular explanation was that exotic families bought baby alligators as pets, but upon realizing that the animals grew too fast and became dangerous, they simply flushed them down the toilets. What seemed absurd transformed into a collective narrative. The babies reportedly survived, adapting to the dark and damp environment of the underground tunnels, growing away from human eyes, feeding on rats and scraps, until they became giant predators hidden beneath the city. Over time, the story acquired even darker layers. It was said that these alligators became blind due to the lack of light, but with extremely heightened senses, ready to attack anything that fell into the tunnels. Urban maintenance workers would be found injured. People who had fallen into manholes would disappear without a trace. The sewer, already a place associated with dirt, abandonment, and danger, became the perfect stage for the birth of urban monsters. What makes this legend so enduring is that it feeds on small fragments of reality. Isolated cases of alligators found in manholes, drainage ditches, or flooded areas have indeed occurred over the decades. News of exotic animals abandoned in urban settings reinforced the idea that the impossible can sometimes become possible. From there, popular imagination did the rest. Fear filled in the gaps left by the facts, transforming isolated episodes into a constant and invisible threat. The legend of the sewer gators also reveals a deeper fear that goes beyond giant alligators. It speaks to what we prefer not to see. The sewers represent everything that is hidden by the modern city. The trash, the waste, the problems we push beneath the surface to avoid dealing with them directly. Imagining monsters living in this underworld is almost a way of giving form to the fears we have of what is dirty, forgotten, and out of control. It is the idea that our mistakes, like abandoning animals or neglecting the environment, can return in monstrous ways. Over the years, the sewer gators have migrated from urban folklore to pop culture. Books, movies, comics, and series have used the image of creatures living in the sewers as a symbol of hidden danger in cities. Even when no one literally believes that giant alligators live beneath the streets, the sense of unease remains. Every time a manhole cover is opened and reveals a dark tunnel, there's a small shiver that runs down the spine. Not because we actually expect to see an alligator leap out, but because that space represents the unknown, and the unknown has always been fertile ground for fear. When it comes down to it, the legend of the sewer gator survives because it touches on something essential: the fear of what lives outside our field of vision. The dread that the city, so controlled on the surface, hides a wild world just below. It is a story that transforms the everyday into something threatening and reminds us that, no matter how much we illuminate the streets and organize urban chaos, there will always be dark spaces where the imagination runs wild. What you saw is only part of the story. To stay up to date on upcoming facts, mysteries, and revelations, like, subscribe, and follow our channel.